What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. We're diving into the game today, see what's happening inside of the game, talking about the Battle Pass and more. As I start, we'll just kind of put this on in the background because this is the new cosmetic from the Battle Pass, which I believe I picked up yesterday or possibly the day before. I'm not sure, but it is a new Battle Pass cosmetic. Something also new about it is when you actually get the cosmetic, which I will show you inside of the game. It is the 13th, and we have the update coming for the new Tempest class and the new Paragon system, I believe, in 10 days. I believe those two are coming hand in hand, but I could be wrong there. I don't believe that that's been confirmed as of yet, but the new Tempest class has been confirmed for release on the 23rd. That's probably going to be a lot of topic of discussion over the next week or so's time. I'm sure that we'll get more information in the form of patch notes, blog posts, and things like that from Blizzard themselves. So really looking forward to that. In the meantime, we need to prepare ourselves for the new class. As I said, save your legendary items and make sure that they're all just kept in your satchel until it's time, so you can basically get as many of the essences as possible upon launch of the new class. Remember, the class will be launching with only a lower number of skills versus not skills, of skills, rather than the large number that we get for some of these classes that have been around for a while, because all of the essences haven't been accumulating over time. But this is the new Battle Pass cosmetic. Some people like it, some people don't. And we have a little bit of a look here at each of the classes. As I've mentioned before, some of these are hard to compare when you're talking about like comparing with a Phantom Market cosmetic, like the one that I'm wearing that you're gonna see in just a minute. But these are your Battle Pass cosmetics. They're $5 and they're honestly still cool looking. Plus you could do some mixing and matching if you want to, so that everything can have that cool vibe that you may be looking for. But let's dive into the game really quickly. This is the Phantom Market cosmetic that I'm talking about, that I'm wearing, and of course, for the price tag on these cosmetics, they're going to look a lot different than ones from the Battle Pass. Notice I have a little red dot going on over here. I believe that means that that's one of my telluric pearls. Yes, we have 40 telluric pearls as of this morning. So what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm going to be getting myself one gem. Remember, telluric pearls will get you a 2-star gem of 5-star status, and that's going to be most likely something that you're using to upgrade a gem. For me, and the gems that I use, and the gems that I'm probably going to be using long term as well, it's going to be a blood-soaked jade gem. Because blood-soaked jades are really hard to pick up on the market. You don't see them anywhere. So if I can get the opportunity to get a little bit of a 2-star BSJ, I'm going to go in and do that. So we're going to come on over, go to Telluric Pearl. These are all the ones that we could choose from. You could choose from any of them that you like. There's a lot of great ones in there. Hilt of Many Realms, Rolling Consequence. But for me, it's all about that BSJ. We're going to craft that bad boy. Yes, and we could even put it in incrementally into our build if we want to. So a nice free blood-soaked jade that did take a while to get, but we did get there. And notice we have a rank 5 plus 16. That's because when we're doing our upgrades, we're doing the progressive upgrade where I could put in the gem, put in the 60 gem power, and get the little bump of an upgrade in resonance on our way to getting it to the next level. Before I do that though, I probably want to get my Void Spark up. I definitely want to get up my Gloom because it's still only sitting with 2 stars. I do have another Gloom that I could throw into it, which is, actually I thought I had another one. I guess I'm looking to purchase a Gloom. Would you look at that? I do have a Maw that I could throw in to get my Maw of the Deep up another level as well. But I want to talk to you guys about the Battle Pass and how that looks right now. When we take a look over here, the Battle Pass has changed, and in a good way. Notice you start out your Battle Pass the same way that you always do. You got the cosmetic right off the bat. But in the past, you used to have to wait until the final level, level 40, to get your cosmetic. If you haven't noticed, the cosmetic is now available at rank 15 of the Battle Pass. This is really huge because now you're going to be able to rock the cosmetic just for a lot longer. Rank 15 you should be able to get pretty quickly if you're collecting your battle points right away, so you'll be able to throw that on and be able to rock it. Decent looking cosmetic. It's got all the purple all over it. These are not the weapons that go alongside of it. If you want to see the weapons for the Crusader, they are at our rank 1. Let's get ourselves back over there. I don't love how you can't view them all together. So these are the weapons right here. The shield, the twirly sword, looks like a bunch of flames. Treacherous Reflection Weapon. So I think that was a really nice switch to the Battle Pass that was kind of a surprise. I didn't know that this was coming, so glad that that's there. I'm actually under Paragon for the first time ever in months. I usually on Mondays jump right to Paragon level. This Monday, because I was away a lot of last week, I was not able to grind the game that I typically do. So I am below Paragon level, at least for the next 20 minutes. As soon as I go do something inside of the game, I'll get Paragon level, and then we will just crush it throughout the week into next week. Also, guys, we are not Shadows and not Immortals right now because we had an overturn of rain. I told you in the past to make sure that when you have an overturn coming, that you make sure that you collect all of the stuff, all experience and things that you have from being a Shadow in your mail. It turns out that that has been changed, and now it all stays in here. I believe I read that in patch notes somewhere as well. So if there is an overturn from Shadows to Immortals or Immortals to Shadows or whatever it may be, your mail does not go away. So you're not going to have to worry about losing that. I claimed all those rewards as well as my Battle Pass rewards this morning, and now it's time to start collecting for another week's time. I will only progress in large fashion on Monday when I do put everything in and collect all of my rewards, but I can collect all of these Battle Pass progressions from the Battle Pass quests, which allow me to progress every single day. In addition, we have events going on inside of the game. What's happening today? Frightener's Fortune is still inside of the game. As you guys know, I've messed around with this quite a bit. I probably spent around 3,000, maybe 4,000 orbs on this one, just to see what it would get. I did get the new gem as well, the Hilt of Many Realms. I got the 3-star version of it from the Frightener's shop, as you could see, which was actually pretty cool. And I got the orbs right down here for spending enough, so I actually only ended up spending about 2,000 orbs because of the orb reward, and then we got a nice gem out of it. A lot of people like this though because of the ability to come in and get normal gems, which seem to be very difficult to grab right now. In the market, there are just not a lot for sale. So a lot of whales and heavy spenders inside of the game, they really love this event because it's another opportunity for them to get their levels up on their normal gems. So that's kind of why this one is here in my opinion. Phantom Market, still a thing. We have Wild Brawl. I still have not dove into this. I need to dive in because there's a lot of progression. We can get some gems in here as well. This is something that I'll probably be running through again today. I also really always like getting scrap materials. Helps me get my secondary gear up to level. As it sits right now, we're trying to get this one to 26, and we're trying to 26 out everything. Who knows? Who knows if they're going to pop those levels up on gear up another level anyways, and we're gonna have to do more. Shady Stock, where you can get a whole bunch of other stuff. We actually have a mysterious legendary that we could run over there and grab right now. And yes, we did switch back to the Crusader. We did that yesterday because I did go back to the Barbarian for one day just to mess around with a few things. And then we went to the Demon Hunter, thinking that that would be cool. It wasn't as cool as I had thought it would be. So we are not actually rocking that. We went back to the Crusader because I actually really missed being the Crusader just for those 2 days. Then we have Trials of the Warrior as well. Notice we can get all of these mysterious legendary items. These are the things that we want to save for the next pass. You can get 2 greens, which you don't need to save. Greens will be the same no matter what. And you can get 3 of the oranges just for completing these tasks. It's already done on my account. And as you can see here, I'm stacked. I'm stacked and ready to go. All these are going to be turned in, and we're going to make sure that they are for the new Tempest class, because whether I love it or whether I hate it, I'm sure I won't hate it, but whether I love it or just like it, I will be playing the Tempest at least for 1 month's time just to test it out. Also, I got a bunch of legendaries. Let's actually identify them right now with my pet and see if we get anything good that comes back. So that's what's going on for me today inside of the game. Essentially, I have to do a little bit of catch up. We've got some bounties that we got to do. We're probably a day behind on bounties. And we've got ourselves, of course, a bunch of dungeons to do and some of those events. We've got a bunch of greens and 1 shield right here, which as you can see, it's a 2 stat. It only brings me up crit. I'm going to actually continue wearing the one that I'm wearing right now. Possibly some new essences, not 100% sure on that one. And a bunch of greens, which are probably just not of the right sets that I'm wearing. So they're most likely going to just turn into dust and not be used. Where are you at inside of the game right now? Again, it's just prep time for the new class. And do you like the new cosmetic that came in this Battle Pass?